Hi, we're live. Let's pay attention. Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm Mia Voss. Hello, how's it going? And my bad. Oh, Christ on a cracker. I tweeted that to a state representative today. Christ on a cracker. It's so fitting sometimes. Hi, Ricky Toots. How's everybody? Hi, Sarah. How are you, love? I know, my bad. It is Mercury in retrograde. I found out today that I've had 2 checks sent to the wrong address. Look like I got some money in the bank. All kinds of shit, some weird Twitter shit. What are you gonna do? Hi, Stacy. Hi, Janine. Stacy, and Janine are here. Sissy, Louisa. Hi, Sissy. Watch this. There she goes, right in there. You know what? Always there's always some shit going on. Hi, Denise. Yes, it does feel like this. It's like 3 or 4 times a year, which I see as 3 or 4 times a year to get your poop in a group and stop dicking around, right? Time to look back on things that you want to maybe get done. You got, tax time is coming. Get that done. So, hi, Kevin. How are you, love? How's your family? Been thinking about you guys. Hope everything is doing well. So, yeah, I mean, why not? I think Venus is in retrograde too. That crazy little biatch, Miss Love thing. So, yeah, why not get your stuff together? It is a total shit show these days. I must agree with you. Hi, Kirk Sherrod. Where you been? Kirk Sherrod. How are you, BFF? So listen, we were talking about this last week that got exposed to someone with COVID, and guess what? Hi, Sky, by the way. Sky, look at. I got COVID. So here I am, folks. It finally got me. Right? So Kevin's going to be here in late February. Yes, we should, as soon as I am all done with this. Do you want to talk about it? I don't want to go into like details, but I will say I have been the most careful person, as anybody who has been around me knows. I mean, I spent Christmas and New Year's by myself, folks. Then put some eye drops in. Being cautious, and I hung out with one person who wasn't as cautious. Son of a bitch. And yeah, exactly. Oh, hi, Randy. Congrats on your new job, by the way. I should live in a van down by the river. That's right. Is that where you are right now? COVID can kiss my ashy white ass as well. Oh, your dad has it too? Well, listen, guys, I have to tell you, in a world, how movies start like that, the movie trailers, in a world, I feel like I'm best case scenario. So I got exposed last Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and then I started testing. So listen, I got a couple tips, just the tip for you, which may not help now because I think the system is way overtaxed. I was getting on Walgreens and scheduling out PCR tests every couple days. That's what kind of overly cautious bitch I am, right? And so I think it's really hard to do right now. So wherever you can get the rapid tests, and then also the PCR is the most accurate. Thank you, Kevin. And guys, I'm not telling. Thank you for that. I'm telling you this because this is a possibility, Miss Denise. It's I think even Fauci said it, that it's not if, but a matter of when. So you know what? I think just being the most healthy that you can get is the business. I have some things here that I've been taking that would be a good suggestion for you as well. No, it's not urine. No, it's not clociclanamine. Klonopin, whatever the fuck that is. Ring that bell. Goddess, Lioness is here. Hi, Deborah. Just telling my news. But it is, so if you can schedule out tests, which is what I was doing. So I was exposed last Tuesday. I did a PCR. I mean, tickling the brain on Friday. I started to show symptoms. So I really just had symptoms of like a very, like a head cold. Skadoosh. And I have the finger little thing, the pulse ox thing. And so, but I just thought it was also perhaps a cold, kept testing negative. And then finally on Wednesday, I went for another test on Sunday, the Walgreens drive-through. And then by Wednesday, I got the test. Let me digress for a second because Sky, you're going to love this. I'm back to the mood nails, by the way. Let's see if it actually will change color. It tends, see how it gets like a little, well, no, it's warm too. So it gets like a dark green when I'm cold and then this wonderful color when I'm warm. And I am warm. No fever, nothing crazy like that. So I will say pretty minor, but I quit drinking last week. And I like my booze. I'm a under the influencer. I'm going to start calling myself that. I saw that on another post today. Under the influencer. Denise, I think it was on Don Gerard's post. He was asking for alternate jobs that he can do. And I said fluffer. I thought it was a good suggestion. You never know what people want to do. Anywho, so a couple things that I've been doing. I have been very good about vitamin D. Now, this is, thanks, Kristen. This is vitamin D and K3. So I am at between 5 and 10,000 IUs, which you should be taking a lot more vitamin D. Vitamin D is the vitamin C of this decade. It's amazing. You really, really, really should. I think he would rock that job, by the way, our former mayor. Denise. Oh, Denise, I listened to a new episodes of the Something Was Wrong podcast. And yes. And Steve Sells likes that job. He thinks it's interesting. Hi, darling. Steve's my favorite designer here in Denver. So vitamin D is amazing. I think we all need to really, really, really be up on it. This I started taking when I started doing the hormone replacement therapy, which I still love, by the way. I feel amazing on these hormones. I'm single now, so the whole like enhanced libido, can't do much about that right now. Hey-oh. Another thing that I've been taking is this liquid chlorophyll, not chloroform. This is chlorophyll. Mother fluffer. That's right. Yes, Deborah, it's very, very virulent. And it's so, you know what? This Omicron is like, I love a good puzzle. And you motherfuckers that aren't vaccinated, they're like Jenga to this virus. It just wants to come up with some new way. Oh, through your nose? Awesome. Let's do it that way. I really highly recommend KN95s, y'all. Stop digging around with these cutesy little cloth. Oh, I've got a cute pattern on it. Which, Steve, by the way, I wear your fun, awesome mask with the sparkles, but I wear my KN95 underneath it. So there. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. I bet you did send it. I appreciate that. 1 a.m. in Ireland. Have fun in the wild Atlantic way. I miss you too. But yes, that Something Was Wrong podcast, there was a whole thing about the Jim Jones people. That's 2 people that survived it. It's so good. It's like 5 episodes. D-Nice. I was totally thinking of you last night. Anyway, check this out. So this helps with red blood cells. See, look at that. It's like super green. It kind of matches my nails when I'm cold. I just take a dropper full of this in water. It's like really dark and mushy, and it helps with red blood cells, and with oxygenation. So I keep this on hand for friends that come to visit. Kevin, maybe get some of this or come see me when I'm all clear. And this really helps with altitude sickness. So I'm thinking as far as, COVID, and that's just my little thing. It's not like horse urine or something. It's good for you. So I'm taking that, of course, zinc, and then vitamin C, CBD. So I've just been doing this regimen this week and really taking care of myself, eating greens, things like that. I may have some boozy. I wish I had some mushrooms because I've been doing some microdosing and enjoying it. Just light little microdosing of mushrooms, nothing weird. It's legal here in Colorado. I think it is. Anywho, yeah, so that's all the kind of fun things I've been doing, but just stay safe. You have to ask a lot of questions. I swear to God, this was like when when AIDS came out in the 80s, and all of us, well, at least my age and most of my buddies are, we were in our teens and 20s, and you all of a sudden had to keep asking all these questions. Where you been? Who you been with? Where you been? Who you been with? You been tested? Right? I'm just saying, mother fluffer. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I told my dad and my stepmom, don't tell my brother and sister because they're anti-vaxxers, but they don't watch my show, so it's okay. Hey, I have a new podcast out this week, episode 47 of 48 of Shit We Don't Talk About. It's a podcast episode about a podcast. It's called Violent Femmes. And oh my God, you guys, please go listen to it and then go listen to this gal's podcast. I'll post a link. If you go to Instagram, I just posted it on my personal Instagram page, but it's the Shit We Don't Talk About podcast. It was so good. Oh my God. It'll get you fired up. Basically, if you look back at there's 4 women that she talks about that I have never heard of. One of them kills Cyrus in the Middle East, and Cyrus has got like a huge statue to him. Nobody knows who killed him. That's Tomrys, Tomryius, I think. Oh, Sarah, you will so enjoy it. Another one is a famous Chinese pirate, most famous, most successful pirate in history. If she were here in this day and age, the size of her tribe, her band would be the size of all the employees of Delta or Google. Nobody knows who she is. Xingzhen. Yeah, thank you, honey. I actually feel good. I actually feel really good. I think I'm almost through the symptoms. So, it's been about a week, and I think if they were going to get really bad, they would have really hit me pretty hard. So I appreciate that. And I'm just doing self-care. So that's what you're going to have to do. Then another woman, Stephanie, I think it's Stephanie St. Germain. She was a famous numbers runner and gangster in Renaissance Harlem, and turned last century, and she was amazing. I mean, she basically put Dutch Schultz in his motherfucking place. Don't know about her. And then another woman, and sorry, I'm not remembering these names because I think my brain is a little scrambled. She actually ended up running for parliament in India and was assassinated in the late 70s. I think the late 70s. She was just such a badass. Now, I have to warn you, when you listen to the Violent Femme podcast and when you listen to my podcast as well, it's triggering because I got to tell you, for these women, guess what goes hand in hand with standing up? Assault. Every one of them, every one of them had gone through pretty violent assault. But I'm going to put, let me find the link to my podcast. You're going to dig it. You really will. Thanks, India. Sending love to you too, honey. And again, guys, not to worry. I feel really well. So I'm not telling you to, don't cry for me, Argentina. But to pay attention. There's Gidget just posted the link to Shit We Don't Talk About. Is it number 47? Oh, yeah, it is episode 47. Did I get the right one? Yeah, I did. Please, please, please do give this a listen. I really would love for you to tell me your thoughts on that, and go listen to the little bit that I did of it too. Actually, one of my favorite things, her name is Rahale Nasri. She said, you know what? Part of equal rights means the equal right to be an asshole and still, just to be an asshole, because women, guys are like, oh, you can kind of be an asshole, we'll let you go. Women, we sink in history. We disappear in history if we are a flawed, faulty character. And you're not going to get anything done if you don't make mistakes. I get all fired up on that. How was your week, everybody? I ordered a bunch of stuff to go from Costco and Sprouts and had it delivered yesterday. Left at the door. I feel like they're going to put a big mark on my door. I Order day. Yes, Kristen. Seriously, I cannot wait for you to listen to not only my podcast, but her podcast as well. I am going to find that for you because you're just going to, hold on, Violent Femme. Do not Google Violent Femme. You'll find some shit, by the way. Maybe Violent Femme podcast. Be very careful. You're going to see some weird shit. If you go to that, little FYI, I warned you. Oh, your week's been rough, honey. Well, I'm glad it's Friday for you too, boo. And yeah, I think it's been oh, today is 5 years with Sir E. My goodness. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. I'm gonna post the link to this is the first one. This is Tomris, the Savage Queen. She was not here for anybody's fucking bullshit. You know what you'll like about this podcast too is that Rahale, the host, is an actress, and so she does this in a storytelling manner with voices and recreation of different scenes. So anyway, we're all going to send you some good energy, India. Yes, preach. And happy gotcha day to Sir E. Fucking love that cat, man. Love him. And then you have another one too. Gidget is here, by the way. Hi, Toots. I hope dogs don't get COVID because mama let you kiss her on the mouth. Do you know why I let you kiss me on the mouth? Because you can't reach your booty or your snatch. There you go. I have standards. All right. Who wants a bong breathe? You want bong breathe? I've been doing so much meditation and a lot of really, really good self-care, just a lot of reading and chilling the fuck out. I am doing my 12 and 12 program, which is 12 weeks and 12 months and 12 weeks. Janine, you would like this. You're such a fucking ballsy go-getter. It's really about really staying concerted. I do a list every day of like what I'm getting done, how I'm staying on top of things, and I'm doing my morning routine, that I'm getting enough sleep, or at least talking about it, or at least being aware of it, as I had to give myself a little bit of a slack this week since I wasn't feeling well in the beginning of the week. Yes, Gidget. Oh, plumbing issues. Do you mean in your house or you personally? Because either one are no fun. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, Janine, if you're interested in that might be kind of fun if you want to get in on this. It's super like get shit done instead of waiting until the end of the year and having yearly goals. And then I have shit to do. Thinking about buying a house in my hometown, buying a little condo where my mom's place is. Yep, she says good. Oh, good. House plumbing. Long story. I am sure, honey. Well, I am hoping you probably need a smudge. We need a little smudging, right? Oh, thank you, Gidget. Can you hear her snorting? Let me pull up some. You know what I want to do? I want to do some screen shares today because I posted some funny shit that I think is funny. Have you seen Gidget's reel yet with a sneeze? Y'all are going to just lose your mind when you see that. Gidget decided to, somehow I captured her. Let me put my glasses on here. Somehow I captured her. And if you have anything you want to post for me to share, or something you want to, something that you liked that happened to you this week, I'm really excited because I'm helping to launch a new company called People First Companies. I am one of the founding partners now. I'm going to be hosting their podcast, which is going to be called Reimagining the New Economy. And People First is a company that's going to, like Angie's List, for companies that are using fair and equitable pay practices, equity in general, environmental, anybody who's involved with helping the environment. I'm pretty excited about it. They are just launching. So let me see if I can find Gidget's reel, because it's very, very, very funny. I was digging it. Where do you find reels on? Hold on a second. It's so weird how stuff looks between your phone and between. I can't fucking find reels. Son of a. I don't know. India mastered another project this week. You bought some Palo Santo. That's awesome. And I don't know where I can find reels. Bummer. It's such a cute one too. Have you guys seen the one of Gidget sneezing? It's very, very funny. Oh, by the way, have you heard the news this week? It's good and it's bad because our favorite goals couple broke up. And that would be the gorgeous Lisa Bonet and Jason Momoa. I was a little shocked, I have to say. However, so you're saying there's a chance, right? I mean, Lisa Bonet is only 2 years younger than me. She's very short, though, and I look nothing like her. But, maybe, who knows what Lenny Kravitz is going to do? Maybe Lenny Kravitz and Jason Momoa will hook up. Who knows? But I'm just going to see. But anywho, I literally so you're saying there's a chance. Leah, you are. I'm sorry, honey. How are you feeling? Yeah, Stacy, I know you were feeling like a little, you're in your feelings about it. And so was I, darling. I totally get it. I do not know where to effing find reels on if anybody can look for reels, let me know. Because it's really funny and it's Gidget sneezing. I mean, I literally caught the most amazing sneeze I've ever seen. But I guess I'm not going to be able to share it with you. Oh, well, I did see something really funny that I posted too. It was something from Jennifer Gardner's Instagram, and it said, what's something that you didn't think you would spend this much time doing as an adult? And then it was a video of this dog just standing outside staring at the camera, and the person holding the camera is going, go potty, no, go potty. And I was like, oh my God, that is me with Gidget. Go TT. No, you go TT. And then I have to chase her out there. Go TT. I spent a lot of my adult life doing that. Just going to let you know that. So I was sad though, because I dig Jason Momoa. I dig all the cool stuff that he does. I dig how much he loves his kids. I dig how much he loves the older child that was with Lisa Bonet and Lenny Kravitz. And then I just dig how much Jason Momoa and Lenny Kravitz got along with each other, right? I'm just saying, let's see. You're having a India and her lost her granny last month, and they're going to have a celebration of life. And Zhuzhing, I love how your mom's been posting stories. What a way to honor her, by the way. It's very, very sweet. You both saw the reel too. I've never been able to capture a sneeze like that in my life. It was the best. Leah says, best way to describe it. Oh, honey, you got it, huh? It's affected your mood, but I think it's just from feeling so rotten. You felt like you got hit by a truck, digging deep to do the minimum to keep all the plates spinning for work. My team has been really great. Well, I am so glad you have a supportive team, honey. And I feel for you. So I was talking about how mine have not been that bad. It's been very mild, but this thing it is such a rhyme or reason. And I'm sure you are as well. But just in case anybody's going to ask, like if you tuned in, you didn't know this, I am triple vaxxed. And I got my flu shot. And I got my first shingle shot. I hope I can get my second shot. I don't know if I can. Keep testing, you guys, and stay the fuck away from people if you can. I am, even when I went to the job site before I was tested positive, I was like, don't come near me. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust myself. Anywho, let's do some bong breathing and do some cards. Because Mercury retrograde, as much as we hate it, and like today I was ready to throw some buddy through the wall. What's peak? I know it is peaking. Peaking? I do just try and really prepare and just make sure like, hey, I'm not going to get plugged into this shit. I'm not falling for it with your bull. Don't come in here bringing your Timberland bullshit, right? Post a link to Forgotten Harvest if you could. That'd be great. She's saying that India's saying they're asking people to donate $10 to Forgotten Harvest in your grandmother's name, and they can feed 70 people with $10. That is so perfect. I rebuke thee, Rona. Bye. Right? All right, let's bong breathe. Here we go. Ready? Get your feet flatly planted on the floor. Okay. And then just get that little settled. Get that little booty planted in there. Get that root chakra right down on there. That's the noise it makes. Snail trail. Snail trail. Anywho, deep breath in. Actually, blow it out first. Get that out. Clear that out. Okay. Deep breath in. Oh, yeah. Teats up. Teetsies. Hold it in like a big bong breath. Oh. Leah, be careful this one, honey. I don't think you want to take these deep breaths. We're sending you some good energy. And we're going to really, when we're done, let's take some time for a second for Leah and for some healing. Ready? Blow it out. Deep breath in. Get that settle. Ooh, feel that all in there. Bong hit. Bong breath. And blow it out. Don't blow it at anybody, though. Don't blow it at anybody. Don't come in here with your bullshit. There we go. And then let's rub our hands together. Get some energy. I like my little rubbing my hands, and then you got the shadow of me rubbing my hands. Leah, this is for you. Healthy. There you go, honey. Shimmy. And now shimmy. Everybody shimmy. Everybody shimmy. And drink. There you go. India says, I'd date Lisa Bonet or Zoe Kravitz. Yeah, just saying. Either or. I have to agree with you on that too. God, Lisa Bonet just looks so zen. Doesn't she look like you would just want to take a bath with her? Just sit. Water coming up. Everybody playing footsies. Okay. Jason Momoa looks like he does need a shower and a shave, and that's okay. He's so gorgeous. I love me big tall men. I really do. Sorry. It's on my dick vision board. Sorry. I'm not even drinking. Woo! All right. Let's pull a card. I think I pulled these last couple weeks ago. They both are beautiful people. I love what Zoe's doing. Taking a ritual bath with Zoe Kravitz, Lisa Bonet, do you not think that would be divine? Thank you. I do too. Like super divine feminine. Hey, Deborah, post some of the links of the things you've been doing for 2022. And you've been doing some lovely live streams, book club, right? Card time. Yeah. Brooke Jones, just in time. Brooke Jones, how are you, lovey? Okay. I'm willing to let my life explode with greatness. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look how the color's changing as I move the card. Oh, right. Did you see that? That was magic. Okay. You have unlimited potential to attract all the goodies you ever dreamed of into your life. Okay. The opportunity is so big, it's scary. Our powers are beyond our comprehension. So we create securities, blocks, and obstacles. See how it says securities? Interesting, man. Busted right here. Who's got two thumbs and is busted? Securities, blocks, and obstacles to give us a greater sense of control. Also busted. Every limitation you experience is there because you allow it to exist. There is comfort in not pushing yourself to be all you can. There is comfort in not pushing yourself to be all you can. Everything you've ever wanted also meets you. Will you allow a meeting of the magic? As our friend Sarah Seidelman always asks, how good are you willing to let it get? Right? How good are you willing to let it get? Oh, I love that. Hey, Brooke, I want to talk to you about a new podcast I'm hosting called Imagining the New Economy for this company called People First. They're very new. I don't even know if they're on. They've got a little bit of a social presence, but maybe you want to come on talking about, I mean, I know it's, yeah, I bet you would have some things to say, right? Doing good things, girl, just saying. How's Abby doing, by the way? All right. Ooh, I like this one better. Because Sarah, what's her name? Not my Sarah here. There's another Sarah. She's local. She's been doing like the year of fun. And so every day she posts like something fun. Like today she posted that she put on very, very bright eyeshadow for no reason. Yesterday she got a Roomba. So she's talking about the joy of having the Roomba do stuff. It was amazing. I thought it was so sweet. Yes, thank you, Brooke. I love, when I think of you, baby. Sorry, that was a Janet Jackson moment. But when I'm thinking of something for you, I love that you are in on that. Deborah, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Abby's good. Yeah, of course she is. Oh my gosh. Would you post the link to her TEDx? Are you up for it? That would be amazing. Molly and I launched season 3 of Spill the Tea, balancing our divine feminine and masculine energies on the show. Y'all, please go check out Deborah and Molly's show. It's so good. It's so good. Yes, I love that. I just downloaded that the other day. Yeah, word of the year and life commits guide. Nice. Oh, good. Kristen, you did get the cards, honey. Yes, yes, yes. Rage Create, y'all. Rage Create. Sweet Ass Affirmation 2 cards. These are my favorite. Look, there's Fireball, mushrooms, Dreamcatcher. I don't know what this is. Butterfly. And then a frog. Please get these. I love it. All right, this is a good one. I replace all sorrow with lighthearted fun. By the way, this is not toxic positivity shit I'm preaching over here, right? This is balancing. It's balance. I'm not saying you're not going to have shit going on. I'm not. Oh, I love them so much, but thank you. I'm under the influencer. That's my new name. That's my new name. Yeah, of course, Abby's doing well, Lise. I know, right? All right, look at here. Oops. Hey now. Boop. Do you automatically say, I'm sorry for little things that happen by accident? What if you replace, boy, some of y'all need this, not me, because I'm not I'm sorry person. I got rid of it. Took me a while. Don't get me wrong. I had to say I'm sorry today for something, but it was because I did something wrong. What if you replace I'm sorry with surprise instead? When you say you're sorry, most often you have no reason to be, and the person you're apologizing to doesn't want you to be sorry either. By saying surprise, you restore a lighthearted and fun energy to the situation that negativity gremlins might otherwise conquer. Give it a try. That is amazing. Surprise! Oh, please work on that this week. Who's going to work on that? I'm going to work on that because I'm sure I don't say something as cute as that. Yeah, rainbows and unicorns with a little bit of rock with socks with rock. Yes, that's it. Totally. Rock out with your sock out. My other favorite. Girls, gals, everyone, they, them, everybody. I love this. All right, Kristen's working on it too, babe. All right, I love you for that. Surprise! Oh, good, Stacy. Yes, I love it. You all are in with me on this. I'm going to post pictures. I promise. 2 things. One, saying surprise this week instead of I'm sorry. And I saw a post the other day that had these really great alternatives. Instead of saying, I'm really sorry, I'm running late. What you mean? Yes, but just more like, thank you for your grace and your patience that I'm running late. Just start thinking of alternatives to saying I'm sorry. Even saying I'm sorry to hear that. Right? Because sometimes people are like, well, what are you sorry for? I'm like, I didn't say I was sorry for that. I said, I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes people are dicks and say stuff like that. Not very patient with that. Surprise! How good are you willing to let it get? That's our other mantra for this week. Yeah, that's it. During the Holistic Health Conference this week, you're reminded of an awesome quote: change is inevitable, suffering is optional. It's been attributed to many people, likely Buddhist in origin. And you had some shaman experience this week. Ooh. Fancy. All right. Ooh, speaking of under the influencer, hey now, surprise. I drink libations of high vibrations. Okay. That has a good vibes feel to it that I'm here all about. Look, it's always 5 o'clock somewhere at my house, right? I drink libations of high vibrations. I have not gotten this one before. When shit gets crazy, stay away from toxic distractions that might drown out your high vibrations, except if you like whodunit and catfishing podcasts. Sometimes I get a little overwhelmed on that. I listened to that podcast. Something was wrong, and it's so good. Anywho, I digress. Stay away from toxic distractions that might drown out your high vibrations. You have magic doing cartwheels inside your gut, waiting on your permission to come out and play. Release any doubt attempting to sabotage your creativity. Kick your resistance gremlins in the teeth. I want to say D's nuts. Most of your worries will never happen, so do not give them power over you. Taking one small step will help propel you through anything life sends your way, even when the cookie monster steals your cookies. Although I would be down for that if he just showed up. If you only drink libations of high vibrations, you'll never end up face down, pants down in the bushes. I love this one. I love this one. Look at the little gremlin. He's all mad because you cockblocked his bullshit. I'll post that. Oh, look at the squid is on there too. Hee hee. Oh my God, I love it. Flipping squid, man. Look at his squid. Your creative mind, procrastination, fear, and insecurity gremlins. The squid's like, F your couch, right? Oh, look what. I'm a mess, and I'm here for it. I lost my little poof that goes on here. Deborah says, I took my first journey with a shaman. Man, I can't wait to hear about that. That is so cool. Wow. And not in a culturally appropriating white savior kind of way. Because I know you will slap somebody down for any of that bullshit. Sorry for the slurp, but I'm so enjoying this tea. I'm doing this like Republic of Tea, turmeric, and some other thing in here, but it's good. And then I also am doing this like fun little energy tea, since I'm not drinking. Have you watched any good movies this week? I would love to hear about it. Tell me something good. Tell me it's a good movie, something fun, something that you want to see. I'm excited. Look at what I'm excited for. I don't know who that person is, but you're showing up and look like you're being weird. So bye. Netflix. When a high school in Korea becomes ground zero for a zombie outbreak, the students who are trapped inside must fight their way out. All of Us Are Dead, coming January 28th on Netflix. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm here for that. I soak myself in the positive libation vibration. What is it again? Libations of high vibrations. And then I dabble in the weird stuff just to go, I got this. Hey, and I actually did a podcast recording too about when helping doesn't help, based on my experience with the fire victims, which you guys, I just keep learning more and more and more of people who lost their homes, and it is tough. Please be prepared. Please be prepared. I actually talked to a real estate agent today because, again, I'm thinking about buying a condo in my hometown, in my mom's place, so that I have a place to go if I need to go and take care of my family and need to rock out with my sock out or jam out with my clam out in Champaign, Illinois. Anywho, we were talking about just preparation of having all your documents backed up, have them online, be able to get to them easily. What if something happens to your laptop? What if all of your devices are gone? What if all of your devices are gone? Well, you know where to go. You need to share that with somebody else, right? Trusted sources. I'm talking to myself. This is part of my 12 and 12, my 12 months and 12 weeks. All right. Deborah says, I've learned so much about shamanism. I was so misinformed by misinformed humans. You always have such a wonderful turn of phrase. I can't wait to share with you. I can't wait for you to share with me either. I love that. Misinformed by misinformed humans. That's right. Hurt people hurt. Misinformed people misinform. On the bullshit. Ooh, Abby has a podcast? Stop it. She interviews amazing women. This kid, I want to grow up. When I grow up, I want to be her. And I'm not being cutesy about that either. Yep, keep an old suitcase full of necessities and clothing so you can grab and go. Jam out bag. Janine Cameron is here for, she's here for prep. She is. That's right. With copies of everything in it, right? Be ready to go. I have a fireproof pouch that's in here that at least, I mean, I don't know if it would survive the incineration of what happened here in Colorado, but it's got my cash in it. It's got my passport in it. It's got my my car title, birth certificate, all the things. I don't need to have it in all separate folders. Who gives a fuck? That's what I need. Grab and go, grab and go, grab and go. That's really good. I like that one too. And I have a backpack. Also, be ready for a power outage. Where are all your candles? Where are all your matches? Where's your flashlights? Do you have a little backup Jenny? I have a little tiny one that's solar powered, which is great here in Colorado. Cost me about $300. I'm a little bit of a prepper though. Wouldn't you like to be a prepper too? I'm just saying. Anybody have any prepper tips? Do tell. One more, I'm out of here. I'm going to watch a movie tonight. My friend Mark suggested that I watch a movie on HBO Max called, hold up, because I'm going to let myself off the hook and do nothing. It's a Hugh Jackman, Rebecca Ferguson movie. I like her. She's kind of a not as well-known actress. It's called Reminiscence. Looks like it's a good, like, crazy little movie. All right. Okay, honey, love you. Enjoy. Feeling sleepy. You're going to go chill. Every creature on this planet. Oh, wait, I didn't do the front part. I am rooted to the tree of universal superpowers. Oh, look at that little helix situation going on right here. Love that. Every creature on this planet is power packed with its own magic. I believe that. You know, I got my little Healy over here that I run, little bioenergetic programs. Not playing with you. The chameleon can see 360 degrees around its own body. I've read this one before and I really like it. The Turiptopsis jellyfish reverts to juvenile form after mating, creating an immortal cycle. Can you imagine that? Whoops. Going back to high school. The dung beetle can pull 1,000 times its body weight. I've seen that happen in Africa. I was fascinated by the dung beetle. I always say that. And the vulture. Freaking badasses, man. They're so misunderstood, right? Shaggy ink cap mushrooms can push their way through asphalt. You are the master creator, capable of doing and being anything you wish, using the magic gifted to you by the universe. It's time to carpe that fucking diem. You and the universe sitting in a tree. Kissing. I love it. Yes. Oh, I love that. I'll post that too. I'll post all pictures. Brooke says, have you watched Alice in Borderlands? Nope, but it's going on the list. I have pretty much every streaming thing. And yes, Squid Game, I am 100% that gal that loved Squid Game. Man, Oshevitz. Was that you right? I think the little old guy from Squid Game won Golden Globes, which, by the way, I posted a link in the snarky red carpet, but I listened to a podcast on the Daily, which is a podcast from New York Times. And I got to tell you, I'm going to post it here. Y'all need to give this a listen. They went through it's called the rise and fall of the Golden Globes. It is, if you watch any kind of talk of award shows, and you guys know that's like my, that's my Super Bowl. No, the Golden Globes are like the playoffs, the AFC, whatever I don't care. Whatever the lower rung from Super Bowl, because Oscars are Super Bowl. It was so interesting. What a load of shit. I mean, we all knew that the Hollywood Foreign Press Association finally copped to the idea that, or the reality that they don't have one person of color. It's all like old crusty old white guys. I love my white guys, but anyway, you know where I'm going to go with that. But it's very interesting, the hierarchy, and it's definitely a peek into that whole thing. All right, so I will go watch Alice in Borderlands. I was loving Dr. Foster was on Netflix, and that is really good. It's saucy. It's only 2 seasons. I think it ended in 19. Talk about, if you go listen to my podcast, talk about a flawed character. Yes. And Jodie Comer is in it, she's much younger and plays a very also flawed character as well. The women were badasses and protagonists, and then the evil one. Oh, it's so good. That's Dr. Foster. That's on Netflix right now too. So on that note, I'm going to go. Gidget and I are going to have a little nosh and then shut off everything phone wise, because I've been trying to do that. And remember, we talked about that this last week. I have been shutting off, for the most part, not always, my Wi-Fi at night, as in like unplugging the whole thingy thing, so there's not going through my house all the time. If you're watching in replay, please say replay and post any links, and I'm going to post the link to let's see, what all do I talk about? I don't know. I'm going to post pictures. Hi, Katie. I am still alive. You just got out of work. Late gal. I love it. I love it. It's good to see you. I love you too. And thank you. I am goes with my shirt, that healing pink white light. I got my fun saucy brassiere on. This thing makes me so, I got this from Maurice's, and this thing makes me so happy. I just sit around thinking some hot guy someday is going to like this. Right? But for now, this old Betty likes it. Hee hee. I love you too. More than anything, thank you. Good night, Brooke Jones. I always love it when you pop in here. I appreciate you. And everybody else has been in here. Stacy, Janine, India Darling, Kristen, working on the surprise. And what was the other thing we said we were going to say? How good are you willing to let it get? On that note, with Miss New Booty, Louisa was here too, and Kevin and Randy and all my favorites. Just say your name if you're still here. I would love that. Thank you. We are almost 100%. We are. And we love you guys. And we'll see you